Here we go. Opportunity number 4 is mastery of fear. How come fear? Let's see. I place mastery of fear as number 4 after mastery of ego because feelings we dislike usually relate to the ego structure. And you will get to learn more about this, both in the book and also through our membership site. So make sure that you are part of that community. From observing myself in my day to day life and others in my practice, I can tell you that it will be useless for you to think you can master fear when your ego structure is actively messing around with you. One preferred way for the ego to mess around with humans is by instilling or provoking fear in any of its expressions, because it knows that fear will surely cascade down cascade down the hill with other daunting feelings. This is the reason why I place fear first. Let's make a little pause here and comment on this. What do you think? What have been your experience with fear? And what has been your experience with fear in terms of your love relationships? So when you experience, say, insecurity in your love relationship, do you think that that is just something that just happens out of the blue with no real reason? We really have to look deeper. Okay, so then you can start making changes. And by the way, you can make a pause on this video right now so you can leave your comment and then you come back. Thank you. Let's continue. You do not master fear alone. You must master your ego simultaneously. It goes hand in hand. Your ego knows well how to capitalize on fear when it is free to express itself through you, as fear drives anger, guilt, sadness, and loneliness, apart from all its manifestations such as anxiety, stress, insomnia, even overthinking, phobias, and some behavioral disorders. Love relationships are a platform where fear gets fired up often. How come? How come? One of the premises of love relationships is security. When you subtract security from your love relationships and you and your partner are not emotionally independent, fear will inevitably follow. The security that most people seek in a love relationship varies from emotional, financial, mental, and even energetic security, to name a few. This is the case when both parties are either oblivious to their level of independence or are on the path to attaining independence in all the aforementioned areas. I am not saying that one is independent and therefore does not need to be in a partnership. The key is that both parties become aware of their level of dependency and transcend it. Let's make another pause here. Because something that I have observed through my own personal experiences with love relationships and also through my practice and also in class is that it is quite common to find that there is some level of emotional dependency between partners. This dependency doesn't allow either partner to really stand solid as a column, right? Because these two partners got to be a column, right? That can sustain a roof, at least two pillars, right? So if one of these pillars are a little bit weak, right? Can you imagine? Okay, what can we use to demonstrate this? Let's say this, okay? Let's say this is a roof. This is one pillar and this is another pillar. You have two. If you only have one, this will inevitably will just tilt and fall, right? But if you have two solid pillars that can hold this structure, it will work. That's why you need this solidity, emotional solidity for your love relationships. If both pillars are weak, this thing will just crumble down. It will not work, right? That's why I mentioned that. Okay, let's explore a bit more about fear. All right. It said, two independent individuals have a more energized drive to co create all the wonderful things a love relationship can offer because it is created from a mutual understanding of the capacity to develop rather than from the distorted notion that something is missing in one of the parties. Therefore, the other has to supply it. This is also, well, this is an opportunity, right? So then both parties can be strong and hold the structure. So neither of these pillars have to compensate for the other. Because let me tell you this. Let's say that you and your partner are, say, sometimes one is stronger than the other, and you are doing this for your love relationship. And as long as you are learning, there will be a point where you can actually solidify and just go boom, solid, doesn't move, right? It's stable, right? But what happens when one of you in your love relationship is more emotionally dependent than the other? Look, let's say it's this hand, okay? And you start doing this. This more emotionally dependent partner starts doing this. This partner may be strong, okay? But holding this structure on behalf of the two of you, it gets tiring. And eventually, a complaint may show up. Eventually, this partner will say, what am I doing here? There's no balance, right? So I do want you to succeed creating a soul-based love relationship because you can gain so much. It's so much more fruitful, enjoyable, beneficial, not just for you. It goes, and then it actually starts going beyond you and your partner because then both of you being strong and happy together, you will actually create a space for more benefits for others as well. Think about it. Okay, so that's about opportunity number 4, mastering of fear. All right, so then ego will not get hold of you. So remember, mastery of ego and mastery of fear go hand in hand. Okay, this is part of your personal mastery and spiritual mastery. Okay, so this is Giselle Janela. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you so much. And if this is the first time that you're watching this video, so welcome. And please make sure that you go through the archives of videos. There are several videos and there will be also more. So depending on when in time you're watching these videos. Well, this video is part of a challenge of uploading 100 videos with useful inputs from this upcoming book that is going to be published on March 25th, 2025. Yay! So thank you so much for being part of the community. Thank you for sharing this video. Thank you for giving it a thumbs up, liking it, and leaving your comments. So I'll see you on the next video. Till then, ciao, ciao. Thank you.